G'day everybody, welcome to another episode of Pacific Trek. If you didn't see last week's video, we went to Animal Kingdom at Disney World. Make sure you check it out. Danielle booked a Disney marathon on my birthday last year, didn't you?
I did.
You forgot it was my birthday.
It was the Princess Half Marathon, and I got my sister-in-law and a few of my friends. And let's have a ladies' weekend. And then after I booked it, I didn't tell Luke. I realized, oh, that's his birthday weekend. I was in the doghouse.
So my consolation was I got to go
to
Hollywood Studios for a day and just check it out. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to check out that theme park. We're going to look at some of the awesome shows
that they have, yeah.
Like Indiana Jones is epic, so make sure you check that out in this video. Let's get into it. Hi, I'm Luke.
And I'm Danielle.
And together we're Pacific Trek. In 2019, we traveled across the US and documented the entire trip on YouTube.
Now we are in a new continent and have a whole bunch of new travel adventures coming your way.
But before we get to those, we're taking a few weeks to look back at some of our favorite places in the US.
Skyliner, the new Disney feature that you can take to the parks from the resorts. Pretty cool. Getting a first glance look with the engineer herself. Get a little sneak peek before it opens next Sunday.
Now get ready to travel back in time and enter the animated worlds of Disney.
The Disney Skyliner is a relatively new addition to Disney. It opened on September 29, 2019. Currently, you can ride the Skyliner between a number of the resorts, as well as Epcot and Hollywood Studios in terms of the parks. It makes for a quick way to travel between the parks, and it provides a great way just to get a beautiful view of everything.
We are now gliding over the sparkling waters of Hourglass Lake. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the most magical flight on Earth.
This is genius.
Where were we? Oh yes, Tatooine. Tatooine is lovely this time of year. You will have the time of your life. But, little tip, don't forget the sunscreen. Twin suns. Clear. Wow, there's something you don't see every day. Actually, I do. Every day. Clear.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
The ability to destroy a planet is insignificant next to the power of the Force.
We visited Hollywood Studios before the new Star Wars themed area, Galaxy's Edge, opened, but there was still plenty of Star Wars things for us to see and enjoy, like the ride Star Tours, The Adventure Continues, which takes you on a journey through space, and the Galaxy Far, Far Away show, which is in the main center of the park, so you can't miss it. And it really grabs your attention because wherever you are in Hollywood Studios, you'll hear the massive thunder of the fireworks going off as you're walking around the park.
Use the Force, Luke.
Feel the Force around you. Through the Force, things you will see. Other places. The future. The past.
D2, where are you? My goodness. I am C3PO, Human Cyborg Relations, and this is my counterpart, R2D2. I am fluent in over 6 million forms of communication. Secret mission? Plans? What are you talking about? Exciting is hardly the word I would choose. You watch your language. I'm going to regret this.
Dark side. Join me. It is your destiny.
I need someone to show me my place in all this.
The rebellion is reborn today. The war is just beginning.
I think one of my favorite shows from all of Disney World, not just Hollywood Studios, is the Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular. It gives you a behind the scenes glance to how they make a stunt film. There's plenty of explosions and stunts. Definitely a must see for any of those who like stunt films, especially Indiana Jones.
Trump's hot. All right, Lincoln, this is it. You ready?
Yes, let's go for it.
Background, action! Folks, working with explosives can be one of the most dangerous things that a stunt performer has to deal with. You don't have the benefit of hindsight, so you got to get it right the very first time.
went to the surface again, didn't you? Didn't you?
Daddy, I'm 16 years old. I'm not a child.
Don't you take that tone of voice with me, young lady. As long as you live under my ocean, you'll obey my rules.
If you would just...
I am never to hear of you going to the surface again. Is that clear?
If only I could make him understand. I just don't see things the way he does. They understand, but they don't reprimand their daughters. Bright young women, sick of swimming, ready to stand and ready to know what.
While Indiana Jones offers plenty for those who love action-packed movies, The Little Mermaid really is for those who love those classic movies from Disney that are, you know, those princess-style movies. So it's a great place to come and enjoy, just to get out of the heat of the day in Florida, but also just to enjoy the music. The singing is spectacular in this show and really recommend it, as well as the puppetry. It's pretty incredible to see how they've managed to make this whole show come to life.
Now, angel fish, the solution to your problem is quite simple. The only way to get what you want is to become human yourself.
Can you do that?
Oh, my dear sweet child, that's what I do. It's what I live for. To help unfortunate merfolk like yourself. Poor souls with no one else to turn to. I'll make a potion that will turn you into a human for 3 days. If he kisses you before sunset on the 3rd day, you'll remain human permanently. But if he doesn't, you turn back into a mermaid and you belong to me. Have we got a deal?
If I become human, I'll never be with my father or sisters again.
That's right. But you'll have your man.
The Toy Story area of Hollywood Studios had only just opened when we were visiting. We decided to go at the very end of the day when it was a bit quieter, but the Slinky Dog Dash roller coaster had already shut for the day, so we missed out on that. But we did manage to ride the spinning alien saucers, which was a lot of fun, and we just had a bit of a look around, so that was pretty cool. While we've focused on the shows at Hollywood Studios today, there are plenty of rides that you will enjoy, including the Rock and Roller Coaster and the famous Tower of Terror, so make sure you check out Hollywood Studios because it's got plenty of great rides to enjoy too. Of course, no visit to Disney World is complete without going to Magic Kingdom and catching the shows and watching the fireworks over Cinderella's castle. This is really what I think of when I think of Disney World, and I love coming here and just watching the shows and enjoying the characters. And so make sure you put that on your bucket list when you do visit Disney World, because you will want to go to Magic Kingdom. Thanks for joining in for another episode of Pacific Trek. We still have another week of Disney adventures coming your way, so make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you next week when we go to Epcot.